Well, it's Valentine's Day. You know, the day we celebrate love and romance and all of that crap. And so I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to my girlfriend. Okay, if you didn't see that one coming, then I am just very disappointed in you. Anyway, we're gonna spend the day hunting for shiny pocket monsters. Yeah. And our target is obviously going to be Gardevoir. For reasons. Okay, yeah, this idea was funnier in my head. It's weird being back in Scarlet and Violet. Not like a bad weird, but I don't know, it's like, it kind of feels like, you know, like you're going home, like you've come home after a long time away, and that's kind of nice. I miss Scarlet and Violet. I might be like one of the only people that did, but you know, it's fine. Old news, but I actually did get one of the shiny Miraidon. And that's like an actual legitimate shiny Miraidon from the GameStop events. I made my brother go and get a code for me, so shout out to Doof's brother. If my calculations are correct, then we are going to make probably one of the most disgusting sandwiches known to humankind. We have a substation at the place where I work, so I've had to make some sandwiches IRL, and fortunately no human being has ever asked for an abomination such as this. There we go, that's what we need. Alright, gang, pack it up. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this is probably not one of my, probably not one of my best ideas ever. I think I might be kind of cooked, chat. Although the fact that I'm spending my Valentine's Day shiny hunting for a Gardevoir probably also is the reason why I don't actually have a girlfriend right now. Ducks. I am very easily distracted. You know, for what it's worth, despite the lackluster environmental graphics and all that Scarlet and Violet had, the Pokemon models themselves are actually probably my favorite in this series. They look nice. Like, it's kind of hard to see in the Pokedex, and I'm pretty sure YouTube compression isn't doing wonders for it either, but there's like a lot of subtle detail in them, and like this subtle fur texture or the stone textures. I really like those details, and I'm curious if they're gonna do the same style for Generation 10. But being out here in all of the snow, it's like, it's very nostalgic. Not just because, you know, we're back in Scarlet and Violet, but we here at Doof HQ just got through a really rough snowstorm. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with. It's a solid... Yeah. It's kind of what we're dealing with right here. It's solid, almost 8 inches of snow, I guess. I don't know numbers, I'm just guessing. You know, I thought it'd be fun to do like IRL B-roll for some of this stuff, but maybe a snowstorm was not the best time to start trying that out. Oh. And I nearly died. Oh. This hurt a lot, but in hindsight, it's actually very, very funny. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, no, this is, oh, this is awkward. Oh, that's a bear, that's a bear, that's a bear, that's a bear, that's a bear. You know, this is a Valentine's video. I don't know how I feel about catching a Ralts. Alright, go dive ball. Maybe one of these days I'll kind of explain why I chose the dive ball as my, like, premier Pokemon. I mean, it's not an exciting story. I just caught a random shiny Corviknight in a dive ball, and then later on I actually caught one of those level 10 Salamances in Sun and Moon in a dive ball, so it just kind of became my go-to meme. Yeah, like I said, not an exciting story. Anyway, Ralts! Hang on. Let's do like a winky sad face. I have so many Pokemon, holy frick. Oh, these are all shinies from a video that I never finished. And this is just an iceberg. I've kind of missed this in ZA, the whole surprise trade thing. I mean, it's full of hacked Pokemon anyway, but... Oh, shit. Pardon my French, but it turns out I just realized this saves the game and I have now lost some of my Herba Mystica. McFluffy? Please don't be a bot. I want real Pokemon. I want my shinies to go out to real people. I will gladly take the limited edition McFluffy Espathra. Wait, what? Where did all my Gardevoir go? Uh-huh. Oh, hey, Santa. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, 'cause it's nighttime. Of course, it's freaking nighttime. Oh. Alright, backup plan. I mean, a bouquet of flowers is kind of Valentine's Day-ish. You know, maybe if I find a shiny one of these, it could still thematically fit. That'd be fine, right? Right? Somebody say something. It's awkward. Alright, well, it's time to embrace the AI girlfriends. Why are there ghost dogs here? That's a bit of a downer for a Valentine's Day videos. I mean, what, you get like a bouquet of flowers and a dead puppy? Is that romantic? No, seriously, I'm asking because I have no idea. I am clueless when it comes to stuff like this. Okay, well, there goes that sandwich. Anyway. Oof. Alright, I'm just gonna reset. I'm just gonna re-roll, redo the sandwich, and hopefully we'll find a shiny Gardevoir this time. It's nighttime, isn't it? I just made the sandwich at nighttime. There's not gonna be a Gardevoir. Oh, doof! Why are you like this? So I guess we're back to the robot girlfriend cave. And I'm sure there's probably some people who would be really into that. Okay, you're just having a laugh at me now. You're kidding me. It's not even a fairy type. That's just a completely random full-on shiny. Way to go, I guess. Alright, well, I won't say no to a shiny Espeon, I guess. On the bright side, at least it's none of Vaporeon. Alright, well, that's the second or third? Second sandwich gone, I guess. And in that time, we have found one shiny that is not what I'm looking for, and then a completely random full-on shiny that was also not what I'm looking for. So yeah, this is going about as well as I was expecting it to. But you know what? I like the Espeon. We're gonna keep the Espeon. The Espeon's cool. I would gladly nuke my Herba Mystica supply into oblivion just for that. And speaking of oblivion, it's actually quite relevant. Because if you look at the map, it's basically just one big region, and at the center, there's a large circular city with a giant tower in the middle. Because I mean, if you think about it, Cyrodiil is basically just medieval Kalos. And speaking of Kalos, that is our next destination. That was a stupid segue. And here, we're gonna do what all guys do to get their mind off of their relationship issues. We're going fishing! Out here in the Azure Bay, if you use an old rod, you have a 100% chance to reel in a love disc. Another Pokemon that's quite fitting for a Valentine's Day video. Anyway, in typical doof fashion, I messed up my recording settings and didn't record my live commentary for this part. So, voiceover doof is gonna have to pull some extra weight. So yeah, this video was pretty much all just one big meme. I don't actually simp for Gardevoir or anything like that, but I just wanted to take a moment to say that I hope y'all are doing okay. I hope y'all are having a good day today. I know that Valentine's Day can be a bit rough for some people, especially if you're like me. I have never had a girlfriend in my life, and hell, it's been a decade since I've even met a girl I liked, but you know what? That's okay. You just gotta keep your head up and be your best self, day after day after day. And one of these days, you will find the love that you deserve. Or you'll end up like me, with a crappy YouTube channel where we seek out strangely colored monsters in a children's video game. But hey, I have fun with it. Anyway, here's one of those strangely colored monsters. And for once, I actually used a dive ball in a situation where it would make sense. I was going to name it less than 3 to make a little heart symbol, but turns out there's already a heart symbol there, so problem solved. Well, we're back in Violet, and of course, naturally, we're gonna share the love. We're gonna send our love out into the world. We're gonna give someone else a wonderful shiny heart. That seems like a really good way to end off a Valentine's Day video, if you ask me. Well, you know. Well, you know, that's on the plus side. I don't think that was a bot. I think they were just someone trading out a hacked shiny, so I choose to believe that that love disc went out to someone that will treasure and love it because, well, the alternative is too sad. And with that, our Valentine's Day escapades come to an end. And I'm not really sure what our next big adventure is gonna be. The ZA movie, I've pretty much just given up on saying it'll be done soon. It'll be done when it's done, so unless I do something for Pokemon Day, I guess the next video on this channel will be Pokopia, which is kind of weird because it still feels so far away, yet it's only like 3 weeks, right? Which is weird because it seems so far away, but it's only like 3 weeks off from release, so if you'd be interested in seeing something like that, maybe you'll consider sticking around. In the meantime, I have been Doof. That is a fan of Dawn, and I will see you all in the next video.